Alrighty, guys. Thank you. Let me start this here as well. Okay, guys. Thank you for joining my live stream. And if you like the idea of improving your communication in real time, stick around because I go live every Tuesday and Friday at 7:30 p.m. IST. Yeah? Okay, you know what? I am really feeling like a teacher today. Like, I just have this feeling in me, you know what I'm saying? Which makes me want to go. Will the near nervous speaker please stand up? Will the real nervous speaker please stand up? Any nervous speakers here? Nervous speakers? If that describes you, it's not a problem. You just have a weird philosophy. I mean, can we all agree that one must show up fully armed to a battlefield? Are we in agreement? I mean, the world of communication is a battlefield of ideas. And what were you thinking? You were gonna show up with what? A stick? You're gonna fight people with a stick at a war zone while others bring hand grenade? No, you just can't stop showing up underprepared for your meetings, discussions, interviews, even casual talks. And the irony is you feel like you're doing it all. You're watching stuff, you're mimicking, you're shadowing, aren't you? But the honest truth, your current routine isn't meant to make your communication real world ready. And that is why you freeze or start talking fast or want to rush stuff. All those things happen way too many times. I mean, I know you're great at shadowing. You can mimic Regina from Mean Girls, Rachel from Friends or whatever your favorite character might be. And that's okay. But are you finding time to prepare your skills for real life? Preparing for the real world, huh? You know what that takes? I'm just gonna give it to you. Putting your skills to test for the next 60 days. Put it to test. That sounded like something, yeah? What, you're really gonna make me do the Tyler tune? How you say you love communication skills, you don't put it to test. How you say I love it, you don't put it to test. Put it to test. Put it to test. Put it to test. Next 60 days and your communication will be real world ready. Here's what you need to be, yeah? Camera confident, fluent, and have effective body language. Every inspiring speaker that you know of, they just have these three things, right? Camera confidence, fluency, and great body language. I mean, Joe Rogan has it, Mel Robbins has it, Priyanka Chopra has it, Shashi Tharoor, Jordan Peterson, Obama covers it all. But if you have to do it in just the next 60 days, you're gonna have to commit to recording yourself. You hear that? Commit to recording yourself. Video and audio recording. Today I've come up with an 8-week master plan. It's a foolproof plan to make you confident, fluent, and have effective body language. I've divided this 8-week plan into 4 sections, so 4 effective ways of getting to your goal. Let's start. The first 2 weeks, y'all, settle down and listen. For the first 2 weeks, all you're gonna do is listen. No, we're not listening. We're reading and we're summarizing this time, okay? We're gonna become friends with books for a bit. Read and record. So I'm going to ask you to read a self-help for like 20 minutes every morning, and then camera record yourself summarizing the stuff in about 2 minutes. But remember, you cannot give yourself a retake. Put it all in just one video. There would be moments where you would just blank out, right? But stay. Eventually, you're going to find a way to complete your sentence. There might be a time when you feel like I'm taking a bit too long to think. Should I stop and restart? Don't do that. Stay. Finish the summary. And there might be times when you'd be looking for words like a synonym for appointment, and it wouldn't hit you at the moment, but you still have to stay. Don't press end until you finish the summary. It might be 5 minutes long. You know what I'm saying? A 2-minute summary going as long as 5 minutes, it's not so bad. But you know what? When you really tell your brain that you have to perform, it can do amazing things. Things that will surprise you. Or whatever. If that doesn't happen and you have like a few rough days at the start, that's not the end. Record yourself, rewatch it, analyze it, and forget about it. Wait for the next day. You know what I'm saying? The first 2 weeks, read and record with your front camera. We're entering the second, the third, and the fourth week, the second phase of the plan. By the time you get into the third and the fourth week, you'd already be quite confident in front of the camera. But now we're taking things to the next level. I'm asking you to do the same stuff. Read and record, yeah? But do it a bit differently. Now you're flipping your camera. Record with your rear camera and standing. What this does is it takes the attention away from you back into your speech. And that's where you would want the attention to be while you're speaking, yeah? You want your attention to be in your speech, not on yourself. And remember, in real life, there wouldn't be a mirror in front of you. You have to engage with your surroundings. Learn to do that. Practice some body language. Engage with the surroundings. Imagine an audience in front of you. Talk not just with your words, talk with your hands, talk with your gestures, talk with your expressions and tonality. Play around. That is your week 3 and 4 combined. Now at the end of the first month, you would already think the fear of being in front of the camera is not a thing for you anymore. It is just out of the way. But we aren't going to stop there. It is just phase 2. Let's enter phase 3. Once you enter the 5th week, right? 5th and the 6th week, we're gonna change things. I'm gonna ask you to do a bit more context-reduced kind of practice, something that language researchers talk about a lot, because of the benefits that come out of it. Now, context-reduced practice would mean like minimal visual cues, minimal support for understanding anything, right? No images in front of you, no text, nothing. It is just you finding the answers internally, okay? And for this, my silver bullet, you're gonna have to pull up an IELTS website. You're pulling up an IELTS practice website. It's very easily available, by the way. And you're going to select a set of questions. It usually comes in a set of 8 or 10. And you're going to spend exactly 8 to 10 minutes answering those questions. So 1 minute per question. Do you know what I mean? You're going to learn to deliver in time. Be a more precise speaker, yeah? I have actually pulled up an IELTS practice website here for you, and you can take a look. It's as simple as that. Now, the topics range from stuff like work, leisure, travel, vision, hobbies, etc., etc. You already know the answers to these questions, but you just haven't tried answering them yet. It's not hard at all. You're recording yourself, by the way. You're not doing a video recording. You're doing an audio recording this time. You know what? Because the context-reduced stuff scares us. Audio calls. Why do you think so many people are jittery around audio calls? We want to escape audio calls. We want to, text people and just text people. Never call them. It is because audio calls are very context reduced. It is purely oral. But that is a big part of our lives. Audio calls are still a thing, and they are going to be a thing in the future as well. So pull up an IELTS website, pick out a set of 8 to 10 questions, answer them 1 minute each, audio record yourself, listen to yourself back, and be done. This exercise has single-handedly helped many of my students get through IELTS speaking in weeks of time. That is why this is my silver bullet, the IELTS practice. Do it. Now, when you finish the 6th week, you'd already be gearing up to thank yourself for sticking around because of how effective this is. Like I said, by the end of the first month, the fear for the camera would be out of the way, and it would get even better now that you're going to deliver presentations. The final weeks when you're already confident, you're gonna go full steam ahead, yeah? Full steam ahead. Deliver presentations, 4-minute talks, okay? 4-minute talks. What you gotta do? Choose a topic for each day. 5 days a week, you can take the weekends off. So 2 weeks means 10 days, yeah? A new topic each day. It could be something common or unique or whatever, doesn't matter, but it has to be slightly challenging. Now, I came with a list of 10 topics today. I've used some of these topics myself because I practice what I preach. This is the way I practice my English as well. So here's the topics, right? Decision fatigue, choice architecture, the pandemic year, gamification, relying on AI, are we too dependent? Inflation, rise of consumerism, is technology making us less patient? Number 9, the psychology of procrastination, and finally, climate change. These are your topics. Use the rule of 3. Use prep, use enthymeme, use your own frameworks, but compose your speech and deliver bangers back to back. This is a package deal, considering you don't have to get a tutor to help you. You can do it all by yourself, at home, in your own time, and still get the maximum benefits. Do you know what I mean? That should motivate you. And even more importantly, the fact that after these 60 days, you would no more feel underprepared in any situation should motivate you even more. And on top of that, the fact that you're gonna stop bringing a butter knife to a gunfight, right? You're gonna bring a machine gun. Just 60 days, make it count. I'm gonna be very active for the next 60 days. If you start tomorrow, we're gonna finish on April 7th, I guess. I'm gonna do it with you. I'm gonna do the stuff alongside you, because when it comes to practice, more is more. Next 60 days, put it to test. All right, you guys. That is such important information that I have gotten out today. I'm just gonna have a good night's sleep telling you guys about it. It is the start of the year. It is New Year. Come on, the old methods are out of the window. I said it at the start of this series. I'm gonna make it count. I'm gonna expect you to make the next 60 days count, right? I've told you it's easy, it's very doable. It's a bunch of comments I'm gonna take. It's very doable. Just know that. Get started. I'm not even asking you to start today because it's already, I don't know, for Indians, it's the end of the day. Start tomorrow and don't quit until the end of the next 60 days. The fact that I said that I'm feeling like a teacher and then I asked you, will the real nervous speaker please stand up, is because I see this bracelet that my 9th grade political science teacher gifted me. It wasn't exactly a gift. She removed it and put it on my wrist. So that was very special. And obviously I have treasured it. I saw it on my desk and I decided that I'm gonna let myself feel like a teacher today. And she would sometimes ask us, will the real this, please stand up. So will the real nervous speaker, please stand up. Not anymore, right? No, not anymore. Okay, turning my attention to the comments, a bunch of, highs, hellos, and good evenings. Of course, good evening, you all. And once again, thank you for joining my live stream. We're gonna do it every Tuesday and Friday at 7:30 p.m. IST. Gear up, okay? Keep me updated on your schedule. I'll see you again Tuesday then.